Let me work it. What's up, Muppet? Oh, look at you. Such a good boy. Look at you. Okay, let's notify them people that the live started. Because we live. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Look at you. Brr. You just gonna burp in my face? Come here. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, my big boy. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. Sit down. Oh, look at you. Come here. Come here. Right here. Go ahead. Stay. Look at that big boy. That's a handsome man. Yes, it is. We need some motion on that camera. Let's get some motion. There we go. We got some motion on the camera. What's up, y'all? What's up? We're gonna let her come in. Good morning. How you doing, Robert? What's up? What's up? What's up? We're gonna say hello, hello, hello. What's happening? What's happening? Yes, we have a show to do today. What's going on? It's a great morning, y'all. Top of the morning. Yes, 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 yes. We got royalty over here. This is our co-host today. Let's see, we need to get a little more. Got to change these angles up just a little bit. Get a little better angles. I want royalty all the way in the scene. Just a little bit. Get them angles. No, we need them angles. I hope all y'all are doing well today. Stopping by, it lets me know that somebody's around. We're alive again. We're here again. Yes, yes, yes. Wonderful. Great to see y'all. Let's see if it's time to start. We'll give it one more minute. Let some more people come in. Yo, it's a beautiful day. Wonderful day to be alive. Right, Royalty? That's right. That's right, baby. Well, you just burp in my face. That's what he do. He's a face burper. Yes. Let's see how long he lasts in that chair. He's pretty good at staying in the chair, but we're going to see how long he lasts. Josephine, what's happening? Ah. Good morning, Josephine. Good to see you. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started with today's show. Welcome, everybody. This is Controlled, episode 80. I am Master Christian. This is your co-host, Royalty. And yo, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to see all you guys. Today's show topic is something that, we may get confused with this word because it's got a lot of different meanings, but it's all the same. Today's topic is service. And service got a lot of moving parts to it because everyone wants to succeed, but few ask, who am I serving? Success is often the byproduct of solving problems for others. Yeah, that's how you become successful. You solve problems for others. When you create something, it's to make life easier most of the times. It solves a problem for others, and that's why they buy it. When you sell food, you're solving a problem for others. It's called hunger. That's a problem. Service is not simply doing favors. It is using your knowledge, character, and experience to improve lives. Every healthy family, business, and community depends on people willing to serve. And even with the dogs, We have service dogs. They're doing something to make your life better. That's what the service is about. Enhancing others. Yes, you're giving a part of yourself, but hey, without anybody serving anybody else, yo, it would be a worse world than it is. I tell you that much. And what I don't understand is why people want to give people poor service. What's up with that? Customer service is important. All around service is important. If you're making something, you don't want to make something that doesn't work. If you're cooking, you don't want the food to be maybe you do, but I don't. I cook and I want the food to be delicioso. If someone described your life today, would they describe you as someone who serves or someone who simply consumes? Yeah, because we got consumers as well. And some people don't share their energy. That's what service is, sharing your energy, your knowledge, all of the things that make you who you are, your character. And some people, they just consume, they just take. They don't give up nothing. Good boy. We got a good down going on in the chair. Service begins with purpose. Purpose gives service direction. When your purpose is helping others grow, you continue even when nobody notices. It doesn't have to be eyes on you to be good at what you do. You're just good because that's a part of your character. Teachers, parents, mentors, and business owners all create value by solving problems. The reason I tell you and give you tips about your dogs and help your family life with your pets is because you need it. So I give that to you. That's my service every day. I tell you how to change what you've been doing. That's what it's about. Elephants protect the calves because serving the next generation protects the future herd. Yeah, not just people are serving. We all giving up things out here to move forward. I give up my energy to help you, maybe for money sometimes. It's a lot of different ways that you get repaid for what you do. Sometimes you don't get anything at all. But why have all this information and not share it? Why wouldn't I tell you that you're amazing? Because you are, so why would I keep that to myself? You gotta believe in yourself so you can do better for you. And while you're doing better for you, you're doing better for others. Think of one person who changed your life simply because they cared enough to invest in you. Anybody had some investments? Was it at church? Was it at work? Was it at home? Where did somebody just invest in you? Do you know someone that cooks for you is investing in the stability of your life? But they need to care about what they're cooking. This can't be, when I go to the store, I didn't always do this. This wasn't my thing. Now, everything I pick up, I'm reading the ingredients. If it's too many ingredients, I'm putting it back. If it says bioengineered ingredients, I'm putting it back. I can't do it because what you put into yourself and what you make for the people around you, that comes from love. And I'm not loving myself if I'm putting bioengineered ingredients into myself and I know about it. I'm not loving the people around me if I'm cooking them food that has all these bad things in it. And they just slide it in. You gotta always look. You can't take for granted that the ingredients haven't changed because they change every day. And every company has their little trick that they're gonna do to cut a corner, to add a preservative, to make this last longer and make it more shelf stable. When we don't need shelf stability, we need life stability. What's wrong with them? Purpose gives you direction. Service gives that direction meaning. Yeah. So if you're fixing a problem for me with something that's going to be bad for me, you didn't fix a problem at all. You're just tricking me into paying you money. And that's not service in no shape or form. Service requires sacrifice. Real service costs something. Time, patience, energy, comfort, or resources. Parents lose sleep. Caregivers put others first. Great service asks, what do you need? Can I help you? Instead of what is easiest. Birds repeatedly gather food for their young before feeding themselves. Yeah, they take the food home to feed the young. They're not eating. That's how this should be. We got to look out for others. Yeah, you got to take some too. You got to get something out of it sooner or later. But what you do for others, it builds the future. And that's what you're doing. You get up in the morning with your schedule for your dog, that's building on tomorrow. Once they learn that schedule, you're gonna have happy puppies. Happy puppies because you made the right moves gives you a happy day. You make your family happy, they'll make you happy. Hi, good boy. What comfort are you willing to give up to improve someone else's future? Is it your time? Is it your energy? Is it your patience? All of these comforts can improve somebody else's future. And you don't have to give them up forever. But you do have to give if you want something back. You can't just sit there and think everything. You're not a spider. Spiders build a web and they wait for things to come to them. You can't wait. You got to make moves. You got to move around. And while moving around, you're going to make somebody's life better. One thing I would ask you to do today is follow, subscribe, like, share, and support. Because your support helps others in need. People that need dog food, need veterinarian care, training, just some simple help with their dog that they can't afford. When you support, that helps people that are less fortunate than you. $ Master CT is the cash app. Whatever you can give is great. It goes to helping somebody's cat, dog, whatever they need. If they ask, that's what we're here for. Subscribe, follow, like, share, support. $ Master CT. Today's show is presented by Master Christian LLC. You can find them at masterchristian.com for all your dog training needs, behavioral modifications, and if you have a business that you allow people and animals to interact, come in, that is, we got safety standards to help you at your business. So check us out, masterchristian.com. That's what we do. Now it is time to see what's going on in this world today. Animal news. Animal Today's news. Controlled, episode 80. Service. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Animal hospital becomes a disaster shelter for family with pets. After a powerful earthquake in southern Japan, many evacuations shelters would not accept pets. And it had a powerful earthquake, and you can get shelter, but your pets, they're not accepting pets. Ryan Suki Animal Hospital opened its veterinarian training school so displaced families could stay together with their dogs and cats. The hospital learned from previous disasters that people should never have to choose between safety and their pets. This act of service protected both animals and families. Service means seeing a need and using what you already have to help. That's a beautiful thing that veterinarian hospital did. Community finds foster homes for 46 dogs in 8 hours. When flooding threatened the Texas rescue, volunteers asked the public for emergency foster homes. Within 8 hours, 46 dogs were placed with 29 families. Ordinary people stepped forward to protect animals that they had never met. Wow. Service grows stronger when an entire community works together. That's why we built this community, so we can share this information with pet lovers. We love life, we love each other, so we need to be able to share this information to help each other. Rescue Fight creates shelter space after flooding. Rescue Flight creates shelter space after flooding. Animal welfare organizations coordinated an emergency flight moving dozens of shelter pets to Utah, relocating adoptable animals, creating room for pets displaced by flooding in Texas. Veterinarians, pilots, transport crews, and shelters all work together to do this. Sometimes service means making room so others can receive the help they urgently need. Sometimes you got to make that room, because there's not a lot of room out here that's just waiting. So sometimes you got to make room for it. 7 beluga whales begin journey to new care. Marine animal experts carefully relocated 7 beluga whales from a closed Canadian marine park to SeaWorld San Antonio. While each whale required custom equipment, veterinarian care, and careful planning, they were able to move them successfully. Knowledge becomes service when experts use their skills to protect animals. Why you got skills if you're not protecting somebody? That's what it's all about. That's what we're doing it for. Community saves sanctuary for senior dogs. A Connecticut sanctuary caring for elderly and disabled dogs suffered major flood damage. Community donations quickly helped the sanctuary continue caring for its special need dogs. Real service includes helping the most vulnerable animals, even when it requires extra patience and resources. That's what we're here for. Positive things. People helping people, people helping animals, people moving forward. That's what life is about. Georgia Shelter receives support to strengthen animal care. Atlanta Humane received grant support to strengthen animal shelters across Georgia. Instead of helping one animal at a time, the funding helps improve care for thousands of animals through stronger local organizations. Supporting those who serve multiples impact everyone. That's what we want to do, support those who help others. That's why I say, if you want to support the show, we're all for it, because that's what we come here to do, help others, even you. We want to help you today. And that's Animals Today News. Yo, I got to change it up. It can't be all about the ocean sometimes, all about somewhere else. We got to talk about what's going on here and how our service helps all the animals and all the people around us, because it's a lot of people that just say, why should I do anything? They're very selfish. And I know the people that come here to talk about their pets and talk about good life and positive things, you're not so selfish. You gave up your time today. Now, we got 3 principles if you haven't been here before. We want to be calm, we want to stay confident, and we want to be consistent. Calm, confident, and consistent are our 3 principles. That's how things work out here. If you use that, things will be better for you. You got to be able to listen too. Listen twice as much as you speak. It'll work. If you don't listen, then you're not going to understand what people are talking about. Service builds trust. Trust is earned through constant action. Keeping your word, showing up on time, and doing quality work create confidence. Businesses thrive because customers trust them. Wolfpack survive because every member reliably fulfills its role. And if you know about a wolf pack, you know that roles are changed by the alpha all the time. In dog packs all together, wild dogs and everything, one day the dogs hunt. The next day they may take care, they change positions. The next day those dogs that were hunting, they take care of the cubs or they guard wherever they're living. They move around for the safety of the pack. They serve each other in each way that they can so the young pups can survive to grow into grown wolves and dogs. Animals are amazing. It's human beings that be on some la-la sometimes. Ask yourself where you need to become more dependable this week. Is it anywhere where you can help somebody and you can be more dependable? I know it takes a lot. I know it's not the easiest thing to help people and be out your comfort zone and not be repaid for your time. But yeah, every time you do something, you don't need to gain anything because helping people saves the world. Trust is earned through consistent service. That's how you earn people's trust. I came out the house one day, and when it was a big branch in a tree, and it was a bunch of old people that lived around the corner. The only access to get to the main road was the branch that was in the street. So an old lady was out there just standing around, and she couldn't figure out how she was getting out. And here I come, said, "Don't worry about it, man. You my neighbor." I had to cut that branch up and get it out the street right now. That wasn't my plan. I had lots of other things to do. But sometimes you got to stop what you're doing and get the job right here done. If I see you and you struggling, young, old, or whatever, at the grocery store, putting your groceries in the car, at the gas pump, or whatever, I'm going to come over and help you. If you fall down, I'm going to help you get up. But why y'all heavy people got to fall down in front of me all the time? I don't understand. It's hard to get you up, but we going to get you up. I'm going to call some more help, and we going to get you up. Life is about using your energy to make people's lives better, whether it's with their pets or it's just with them. Share your energy. You'll be blessed for it. Service creates leadership. Leadership is not about position. It's about responsibility. Great leaders develop people instead of controlling them. Now that's a statement all in itself, because I've worked at some jobs where they weren't trying to develop you. They were only trying to control you. And in controlling you, they didn't get the maximum amount of potential that you had, because people really don't want to be controlled. They don't want to be managed. You got to be able to develop them so they get better, so they can succeed. Not, I'm going to need more effort out of what you're doing. Can you move with more effort? And the job is getting done. No matter, at some of these places, no matter how hard you work, they're still riding you. And that's not cool, because that's not how things work. That's just how people do. They ask how they can help others succeed. That's what a great leader does. How can I help you succeed? Older elephants lead younger herd members to wisdom and experience, not force. They don't bully you around to get you where you're going. That's not how this works. That's some people's tactics, but it's not a good tactic, and it's not comfortable for the person that you feel like you're helping. Dragging that dog around is not teaching him how to be next to you. Motivating him and loving him is. You got to use your energy in the right way, y'all. Positive energy gets you great results. This scattered negative stuff is going to get you that kind of result. The greatest leaders are remembered for who they served. Are people stronger because of your influence? What I say, everywhere I go, I try to leave it better than I found it. Everybody I meet, I try to leave them better than I found them. If I have helped you with anything, thank you for coming. because that's what I come here for. We at episode 80, y'all. We just growing and growing and growing. And people come and people go. I got some people that come all the time. And hopefully, because they're coming, that means that the message that I'm putting out there is positive, it's uplifting, and it makes your life better. Yeah, that's what I work on. Service creates legacy. Every material eventually fades, but the lives you influence continue your legacy. Mentors, teachers, conservationists, and parents leave lasting impact through service. The greatest legacy is not what you accumulated, but the positive change you created. Yeah, these things are not your legacy. This thing is. What you do out here, how you raise people's standards. When you give people high percentages of success, I ask people about their dogs all the time, and I ask them one question that sticks with them. If you were to rate what your percentage of success with your dog is, what percentage would you give it? And most people tell me a number under 50%. And I say, well, you went to school, right? They say, yeah. I say, well, if you're under 50%, did you pass that test? They say, no. So do you feel like you're failing? They say, yes. But the thing is, I'm not here to make you feel like you're failing. I'm here to tell you what you're doing, you haven't been successful with. So let me help you change things so we can get some success out of what you've been doing. Because you're giving the effort, you're just putting the work in the wrong way. So let's use that effort in things that are going to raise your percentages of success. Because I need you to be successful for yourself, not for me. I know how to handle the dog. I know how to keep a dog safe and love them up and make sure that their life goes right. Children and all that, I know how to boost a person up. But you want to raise those percentages. And that's where I come in. I'm never going to tell you you're doing it wrong. I'm just going to tell you I have a way that you can be more successful at the things you do. You got to give it to them correctly, because it's very off-putting when you come telling people they're doing things wrong. They shut down. And you don't want to shut them down to build them up. You want to get their attention and help them with whatever problem that they're having. Maybe, I guess that's how it works. Perform one meaningful act of service today without expecting any recognition. Can you do that? Can you help somebody just for the sense of helping them? I do it every day, but you're not me. Can you just help them? You managers out there, can you go and motivate your employees because that's what your passion is, and not just to get those numbers out? If they're happy about what they're doing, then you'll be able to get the numbers that you're looking for. But if you ride them and make them feel uncomfortable, you're not going to get what you want. Be great managers. Inspire the people under you. Don't just kill their will. Don't be that guy. Your legacy is measured by what you gave, not what you gained. Yeah, people feel like because they get a bunch of money, that's what their legacy is measured by. That's not your legacy. Those are things. And those things are the root of all the problems that we have. That's where all the selfishness comes from. Don't be that guy. Don't be that gal. Be better. Hold yourself to a standard that makes improvement become around you. Inspire the people you come in contact with every single day. Purpose gives service meaning. Consistent service builds trust. Service creates a legacy that outlives you. That's why we remember people. We remember people for some bad things as well, but we try to remember people for the good things and positive things they do. When you give it up the right way, you'll always be remembered. When you teach somebody how to read, you'll always be remembered. When you teach them how to fish, they can survive. Ask yourself today, who can I encourage? Who can I teach? Who can I protect? Leave every person, every animal, and every place better than you found it. It's not a hard thing to do. It's just you got to get that effort up to do it. Leave it better than you found it, and you're going to be better than you were before you found it. Service is more than just a helping hand. It is a commitment to making the world better through every action you take. And when you go to a restaurant, don't be mean to your server. When you go somewhere somebody's helping you, don't be mean to the people serving you. It's not cool. They're there to help. Now, if they have bad service, then by all means, leave or get a new server. But don't treat them poorly. They're just trying to make a living and do something better for themselves and their family. Your character is defined on how you treat others. Treat others well so people know that your character is what it should be. That bad, nasty attitude that you have because somebody's serving you is bad, nasty you. Be great, be positive, and love yourself, because that ain't self-love right there. Raise your percentages of success, stay calm, stay confident, and stay consistent. I am Master Christian. This has been Controlled, episode 80. Our co-host right here is Royalty. Come here, TT. Come here, TT. Come join me. Come on up, TT. Yeah. Love yourself. Love others. Share some time with your dog. You see that tail going? You got to be able to get that love. Come down to him and get a love. Talk to him and get a love. But have a great day. And help somebody today that needs it. That's what the legacy is you're building, not these things. These things come and go. Believe me, had a lot of nice things. Sometimes I don't. Then I do again. They come and go and come and go. But what you do, it's eternal. Leave an impression that matters today. Have a great day, y'all. I am Master Christian. Like, follow, subscribe, share, support. $ Master CT. This show was presented by Master Christian LLC, and you have a great day. I'm out. Peace.